I'm your host, Madrina Ciano, and welcome to Rolling with Madrina. I'm a community service organizer, motivational speaker, and an advocate for the people. I am living proof that your struggle can be your story and your trauma can be your triumph. I've dedicated my life to giving back, and I want you to roll with me while I speak with those in our community who are doing what they do best. Now watch and listen for what you can do to join their cause. Aloha, and thank you for watching Rolling with Madrina. I'm Madrina Ciano. I'm so honored to be your host and to tell you about all the great things that are happening in our community. And this one you guys want to hear about. You want to talk about fun. That's what this event that we're going to talk about here today is about. I've got the cool kids from Dixon School of Arts and Sciences here. Check them out. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank y'all for being here. How did you like that? Ta-da.
Ta-da.
We love it.
Ta-da. We're talking with the principal, Dr. Kevin Kovacs, with Dixon Dub, Dixon School of Arts and Science. She brought Carla It, who is the board of directors president, and we also got Chesley Polk down there, who probably doesn't need an introduction. Many of you have seen him around recently with all things that happened last month for Mardi Gras. You also know about his organization, Polka Dot, and Polka Dot Entertainment. He's the founder, CEO, and he's here with the Dixon School of Arts and Science because he is the host and producer of the Dixon Dub. What is that, you ask? We're so glad you did. We're going to tell you all about it. But first, Dr. Kovacs.
Yes.
What is Dixon School of Arts and Science? Is it a public school? Can anyone go?
Everyone and anyone can come to Dixon. We are a private school. We are kindergarten through 8th grade, a private school, and the students are there. They enroll based on income-based scholarship. So our students are of very low income in many circumstances. We're trying to provide a great education, an alternative to the public school for our Brownsville community and students from all over as well. But again, their income-based scholarship, there is that, component of high poverty. And our school, we set our budget with the small amount that we get per student from that scholarship and the donations of others, and of course fundraising like we're talking about today. And fundraising has to happen for a school like ours that focuses on arts and sciences. And one of the things we're doing is, of course, Dixon Dub. But among those other things, you said it, the word fun, F-U-N. I have to have fun as a principal. Our students have to have fun. We're trying to change the way they perceive themselves as learners. And that's with the arts and sciences, all of STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And that is toward the ultimate goal of helping them to see themselves in a different light, with more confidence. The entry point from the arts perspective is going to help them in a way that perhaps a straightforward academic or logical mathematical did not.
And I was going to ask you to touch on that, Doc, about, that's where we're at now. Now you're Doc. I mean, you went from Dr. Kevin Kovacs, the principal, now all of a sudden in 10 seconds he's Doc. So, Doc, I mean, what is the whole focus with the arts and science, and how does it help the child versus just regular traditional curriculum?
Well, and again, this has been my field through and through. My dissertation of 25 years ago for my doctorate degree was in how to use the arts to increase students' skills in the academia area, but you do that by creating another entry point. You create another sense of confidence for them, really. You help the student to see that I'm an artist, I'm a musician, I'm a dancer, I'm a singer, I'm theatrical. And that really does just drive right into the academics. It really, really does.
You know what I'm hearing when you say that? They have purpose.
Yes, absolutely.
They find their purpose, they find their path. And that's what I find everybody wants in life.
It's passion.
To have that purpose.
Can a 9-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 12-year-old find that reason to come to school? And we want to change that reason for the students.
And they're excited to come there, aren't
That's
they?
a fact. You want them to be excited. You want them to see the passion in it. And again, to do that at our school, and I'm so excited. This is my 2nd year at Dixon. I'm coming from South Florida, being a principal at schools so similar to this, but changing the way students, and not just students, but their parents, feel about education. But to do that, it really does. In a private setting like we are, It does take these fundraisers. It does take the generous donations of others because our budget could not otherwise support the amazing things that we need to do to teach each individual student.
So if we have viewers that are watching today that aren't necessarily familiar with your school and they think, wow, that perks my interest, I think my child would like that, or they see that their child's dramatic or whatever. That was a little play on words. Y'all get that?
Oh, yeah.
Like their child's dramatic and they need to come to Dixon. What is a normal, I mean, I'm sure they're going to call the school. You're going to go through an application process. You're going to see what their income is and therefore the sliding scale, what their tuition is. But then what is the course of the year? They actually learn math and spelling too, or they're just learning Xanadu? Or like, how's it work?
No, it is not just theater and arts, of course, but that's an entry point.
Yep.
And we are tuition free. You mentioned tuition. They are all in our school based on that income-based scholarship.
Okay.
So again, the students are, for the most part, free in that sense.
Oh, great.
And so all the more reason for the donations and fundraising. But to your question, this is the season for enrollment. This is the season for open houses. We're conducting several open houses in the course of the spring. By the time this airs, we will be preparing for another open house or two before we go into the summer. So please do, if you are out there and looking for an alternative to say where your child is right now. Perhaps you're saying, you know what, my child's in a school of 20, 22, 25 students. We have small class sizes. Our class sizes are much smaller than, say, a typical. I love what the public schools are doing here in Escambia County. I have full respect, but we are trying to do something a little bit different, and we're a smaller school, so we can. So we do have smaller class sizes. We are trying very hard to maintain this one-on-one sense, this very small school sensibility, so that students can get their individual needs met. So if a parent is looking for a school to meet students' individual needs, we are that school, and we look forward to having you all come in. I'll give you a personal tour. We'll set you up for an open house visit and a tour, and our number will be on the screen, I'm told.
I'm leaving the set. Doc's got it. I'm good.
Right below my name here.
Right there, you now see the phone number right there.
Come and visit a personal tour with Dr. K.
Matter of fact,
I will sing and dance. I like to do that. I need to enjoy.
Have you ever seen his Elvis impersonation? But no, I was asking him for the phone number, and he gives me his direct phone number to his extension. And I'm like, principal, like, you want your personal extension? Yes, I do. I want the parents to call me personally. I want to talk to the parents. I want to give them a tour. How often do you hear a principal say that? Here's my personal line.
Not often
Barely.
enough.
And why is that? They all call you and you say, I got this.
Well, that's always been what I do as a principal. And this is, again, 15 years as a principal, South Florida and to here, where I love Pensacola, by the way.
Yeah.
Pensacola, 2 years here. We are home. We love it.
Yeah.
But again, to parents, it's an easy access, it's an immediate access to meeting their needs. And parents don't often get that. And for us, it means I'm telling those families, you hold us accountable.
Right.
You hold us accountable to what we say we do. You have direct access to the source of making sure we're doing what we say we do for your children.
That's
and we
really
truly need to do
remarkable.
that.
You put yourself right out there on the front lines,
Need
and
to
that's
do
really
so.
commendable.
Well, thank you.
And Carla, you're the board president there. What does the board do to support Dixon?
We are a working board, that is for sure.
For
It
sure.
is
Without
basically a full-time job, and then some at times.
Thank you. And you have you have a full-time job other than volunteering for the board?
I do not. That is,
Thank God.
Dr. Kovacs can tell you I'm there most days.
It is a
and
full-time job with no pay, but just, again, great commitment and passion. We have a very, very, very hard-working board.
I think our community's rich in dedicated volunteers.
Isn't that
Fully
the
And
true.
truth?
volunteers make so much happen in our community.
Absolutely.
So go ahead.
I was just going to say that right now we're currently in the process of getting our spring after-school program. We received an Escambia Children's Trust grant
Nice.
for the students to be able to learn about musical theater, which is what Xanadu came from. And so now they are doing a musical review called Pure Imagination. So we're getting that off the ground for the spring, and then I think did we decide? If that we're doing.
The excitement weighed her down.
I don't know how to come back up.
Theater.
I guess I'll just stand
theater.
up.
Just stand there for now. That was planned, actually. And you see
We're
how
very
well
dramatic.
she.
We are very, very dramatic.
But how many are on your board?
Our board, I think we have 8 at the current time. At the present time.
Are you seeking more board members?
We are.
Okay.
You
And more
interested?
maybe. I might be. I think he's been trying to fish me out of the sea for a while there. But so you guys do the direct support, and you lead the fundraising.
We do.
With all that.
Yes, and we will be, heading up Dixon Dub.
Okay.
So we look forward to anyone who
the board leads that.
We do. Anyone who may be willing to sponsor. We are very grateful to Innisfree Hotels, who sponsors this event every year.
Very nice.
At the Hilton Hotel, and the Hilton Hotel for the generosity. It really helps us to put on this event that we may not otherwise be able to do.
The McQueens are
They're
very, very
amazing.
generous. And I remember the first year going, and you're at the Hilton in the ballroom. You're not at the school cafeteria
That's right.
or the gym. You're at the Hilton, and it is top notch. The set, everything. And I remember going, wow, I wonder how this school affords this. And when I heard that the McQueens actually donated, and that the Dixon Dub is one of their big, the Dixon School is one of their big charitable arms in our community.
It is, in fact, yes.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we're going to hear from Chesley with Polka Dot, the host and the producer of Dixon Dub. And now you get to hear about this fun fundraiser that we've been telling you about. We'll be right back, and we'll get the chair fixed in the meantime.
Do you want to create but don't know where to start? Our new fabric line will inspire you. If you can dream it, we can help you make it. From using kits that include everything you would need, to taking classes to create something more personalized, Daryl's is the place for you. No matter if you're just beginning or experienced, Daryl's has you covered. Find us at 6705 North Davis Highway, open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays.
Look at that. So sad.
Hi, I'm Madrina. Be a mover and shaker in our community by helping others overcome problems ranging from health to substance abuse, from personal safety to neighborhood issues, from taking care of your kids to taking care of your parents. Come on our show and tell people how you did it. Be a community hero and watch Rolling with Madrina, Thursday nights at 8:30, only on Blab TV.
What do an aerospace engineer, cancer immunologist, and bat scientist all have in common? We all have cool jobs in STEM fields. Whether it's building robots or learning to code, girls everywhere are finding their passion for science, technology, engineering, and math through positive role models and mentors. So dare to dive in, get connected, and explore. You never know what your future may hold. Learn more about these and even more cool jobs at shecanstem.com.
All right, welcome back to Rolling with Madrina. We're here with Dixon School of Arts and Sciences talking about one of their fundraisers called Dixon Dub. Carla Ann, I'm going to let you introduce your little smoking weapon in your pocket that you scooped up this year for Dixon Dub.
We are very excited to have Chesley Polk on board for both Dixon Dub and our after-school program called Dixon After Hours.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm super excited to be there. Thank you for having us on, Madrina, and letting us talk about this to all of you out there. Thank you for tuning in.
And thank you for being here to share it. This is one of my favorite things, so I can't wait for you to learn more about it and how to get tickets. And tell us all.
Yes, we'll tell you everything. So Dixon Dub is the annual fundraiser that Dixon School of Arts and Science puts on. Our goal is to revamp it a little bit this year. We've already got a great baseline, but we're hoping to add some more excitement and some more interactive elements to that while you're there as well. But it's basically a lip sync battle amongst groups around the community, some recognizable groups. Some Mardi Gras crews have been a part of it in the past. Improbable Cause, which is a popular group in town. If you would like to participate, please give that number a call. We'll be sure to get you in touch with the right person to get you on that list. We have wonderful judges. Some of them are going to be a secret, but I think maybe we can take this moment to let you know that Rolling with Madrina's host, Madrina Ciano, will be one of our special judges this year.
I'm so excited. I love this event. It is so exciting to be in the room and the energy. And he's going to finish up saying more, but I just want to encourage you, if you're watching and you're a group, all ages. I mean, Crew of SWAT's done it before, but you see all demographics up there. I'd love to see some grandmas, some grandpas, some aunts, some uncles, some aunties, some youth groups. It is a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, and it's also, for those business leaders out there, it would be a great team building exercise. Get your team together, have them participate. Show up and support a wonderful school who's doing great work for students that might otherwise not have an opportunity like this.
Did it cost for the teams to enter? I don't know if it was a small fee or something.
There is a minimal fee. Give us a call and we'll talk with you about that. All of those funds go directly to the school, so it's all adding to the fundraising part of our fundraiser. There will be a small fee, but split amongst the people in your team, it wouldn't be too terribly much at all. But I'm very excited to be partnering. This speaks a lot to my heart. My background has always been in theater performing. I've worked in arts-based education before, and the staff at Dixon is quality. They are delivering. The students are so happy to be there. Another aspect of what Dixon provides is Dixon After Hours, which is our shirts today.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear about.
Yes, and it all feeds into the same goal of providing that arts-based experience, arts-based education, a chance to perform. And like we were talking about earlier, it does give these students sometimes a path forward. It gives them a purpose. But if arts or theater or performing isn't their purpose, it still gives them these skills, speaking in public, learning their body confidence.
So important.
It's
I
so
think
important.
today, even my grandkids, I'm on them all the time. They're on their phone. They don't even hardly look up anymore. You know, the waitress comes, I'm like, look at her in the eye, shake their hand. But just to know to walk up and meet someone, it's really a small skill that's almost lost.
It is, and it's, you know, we live in a new age, and that comes with so many pros, but it does have some cons that a program like this helps. It helps battle those cons, you know.
So this is for the children as well.
It is
continuation.
100% for the children. Yes, and we have a wait list this year, so it's be sure to reach out because we want as many students as we can get in there. But another struggle that we have is finding people to staff that. So if you would like to volunteer or be a helper at Dixon After Hours or at Dixon Dub, we're always in need of people to help with that. We have 50 plus rambunctious, energetic children, and we're playing theater games and singing our hearts out, so we need all the help we can get to make sure that it stays safe.
I'll take a pass on that. But is that right after school, or is that okay?
Yes,
it is. It's right after school.
Can I point out again, it's through the Escambia Children's Trust, and this program, Dixon After Hours, our after-school theater program, is for all Escambia County students, public school, private school, homeschool. So any families, any student with an interest after school or our summer program, last summer we did Shrek Junior and had approximately 60 students in the program. There are approximately 60 right now in the spring version. And our fall, as you'd mentioned, we did Xanadu. And again, that was all children, though coinciding with that, we had done Xanadu, an adult version, and with adult actors through our Foo Festival grant as another fundraiser. But again, to Dixon Dub, that's our biggest fundraiser of the year, and we need everybody to come on out, and whether you participate or just come on out and enjoy it and laugh in a participatory way, laugh in a positive way at the acts that are going on stage. Elvis may be there.
Oh no, Elvis is coming back. Elvis is in the building.
Never leaves the building.
But I remember, I don't know off the top of my head what it is this year, but the ticket prices are affordable for you to come for a date night, to bring the family for some clean entertainment.
Yes,
you know,
very
there
clean,
at the Hilton.
family friendly.
May the 4th.
May the 4th, doors open at 5. The show will start about 6 p.m. There will be concessions and drinks there available for you. The Innisfree Hilton staff has been incredible, very generous with everything, and It's gonna be a fun night, and some of our Dixon After Hours students will actually be there as well to participate. So you'll get a little sneak peek at what our Dixon After Hours work has done for them to get up on a stage and show off a little bit.
Do you already have teams registered?
We have interest from some teams. We are nailing those down as quickly as we can. There will be a limit. We're not close to that limit yet, but there will be a cap because we can't be there all night. But so please reach out. We would love to have you and a team.
Now go over some of the guidelines in case someone's like, ooh, I might be burning to do that. I think it was a at least 2 minute performance. They have costumes. Kind of paint the picture a little bit.
Yeah, so imagine this. Picture it. 1989. No, I'm just kidding.
I was there. I was with you.
We have a beautiful stage in the ballroom. Your team will come up on the stage, costume yourself however you'd like. We're gonna have a theme. That theme is gonna be disco. So that's gonna be fun. You get up on the stage, your goal is to lip sync. We're gonna cap the songs at probably around 5 minutes this year, just to be sure that everyone gets a chance to perform.
And that's enough.
And that's
5
enough.
minutes is
That's enough. When you're on stage, 5 minutes can feel like a long time. But yeah, you're gonna lip sync your heart out. Picture lip sync battle meets like American Idol meets.
What's
I don't
the
know,
Masked
Voice.
Singer?
The
If you want to
Masked
wear a
Singer.
mask, you
Yeah,
can do that.
that could be fun. That could be really fun. Let us guess who you are by the end. And our judges will have some lovely feedback to give, celebrate all the performers just for even taking the risk to get up on stage and perform.
Didn't Steve Barber with Scarlet and Faces magazine, is he?
He's gonna be a judge as well. I know we're announcing 2 judges, but that's it on this.
Sorry,
that's it.
actually, as it
No,
came
that's
out of
it.
my mouth, I was like, I think that was a cat. I think a cat just came out. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. The bag is open. We'll give you 2 on Rolling with Madrina exclusives, but the rest you're gonna have to check in with Dixon Dixon School of Arts and Science social media. Please follow them. And it'll help you stay up to date with all of this. And if you have any questions, that number is the best way to get in touch with the right person. They'll guide you and make it as smooth as possible for you to come and join us on May 4th.
That's actually Kevin's phone number. He's gonna, when you call Doc, the
you
principal,
will.
he's going to answer the phone, ask him if he's wearing his Elvis costume or not, and he's going to answer the phone and take your call directly, right?
Yeah, well, that's a school that we are, and that's the principle that I've always intended to be.
Yeah.
I want families to be able to reach the top right away. And in this case,
That's nice.
while I'll direct you with Dixon Dub questions, please do call the number that's on your screen for enrollment at our school, more information, an open house, or for more information on Dixon Dub, please, absolutely.
Kevin, we also have it on our website. So
Yes.
there's an interest form on our website,
Yes.
dixonschoolota.org, I believe.
Is that
Yes.
it?
And
Dixon School OTA.
yes, you can reach us that way as well.
OTA?
OTA.
Of the arts.
I was wondering. .org?
.org.
.org.
Okay. .org then.
So that's a great way to reach us and get more information. We'll respond to you with all of the details for the event.
And you do tours on certain days or just whenever someone calls you?
I will likely give a personal tour depending. Right now we are setting up open houses. So when this airs, we'll be setting up our mid to late March open house and then going into April. So please do call to get involved in that. But again, I'm happy to just give a family a tour and just show them our school. And during the school day, so that you can see the magic happening, so that you can see the students in action and what's going on.
Good. You have nothing to hide there.
Oh,
it's like getting in
oh,
the
of
kitchen
course.
and seeing what the chef's
Yes,
doing.
yeah, you have to. You
And
have
you'll
to
be
come.
impressed.
During the school day, of course. And again, I think we mentioned join our social media, Instagram or Facebook, Dixon School of Arts and Sciences.
Are you on
And
Twitter? Are you on any of that?
Somebody somewhere is tweeting, not us, not me.
It's Elvis again.
Is it you have a typical school year? Silly question. You run just like the other schools.
We
the
do.
Calendar?
Our school year is very similar, and for most purposes, the same as the Escambia County Public Schools. Our start and end time, and for the most part, our vacation time. So if somebody did have, say, siblings in an Escambia County Public School or in the high schools, they pretty much correlate.
And is there transportation provided like other
Yes.
schools?
Oh,
How's that
you ask
work?
great questions. Thank you
you.
so much.
It's the-
Keep doing what you're
I'm
doing.
great. I'm
You do it
glad.
so
It's
well.
good to know.
Yes, we do, in fact, provide bus transportation. We do enjoy, we prefer when families can drop off and pick up. But yes, and very important for families to
Yes,
know,
it
we
is.
do provide transportation. We sure do.
Lunches,
Free school.
Yes, in fact,
breakfast, lunch,
with
dinner?
what we have in our certification through our state, we do provide free lunch, free breakfast, free snacks. So families don't even have to apply for free reduced lunch. It's just based on the zone that we are in.
Okay.
So thank you so much, because we
welcome.
are providing all of that free and transportation. Please
and
do let
you
us
can
know.
talk
Come
to
on by.
him personally.
Yes.
You just stopped my question there. I just had something. You just told me I was so good on it.
I have something.
The Children's Trust. I was pointing at your shirt. The
Yes.
Children's,
Yes.
Is that for 1 year, or did you get
We
a
just were
succession?
renewed for our second year.
Nice.
Yes, and especially for summer, anyone interested in the summer program, I know that that's easier for students who are around Escambia County to get to Dixon than it is during the school year. So it'll be a great opportunity. It's a full day camp. It's the full month of June. It's a really, really fun and
Nice.
exciting thing to do. Last year we had about 80 students.
You said for all of Escambia
It is.
County.
It's open to
Yes.
all.
Open to everyone
It
at
sure
no cost.
is at no cost.
Thanks
No
to
cost.
the Children's
And this
Trust.
is K
Yes.
through 12, so high schoolers
Wow.
are allowed to
Yes.
come as well. And last year we put on a performance of Shrek Jr. at UWF, and it was just quite the experience. Only 5 of the students had ever even seen a performance on stage before.
Wow.
And so the opportunity to actually
It
be
lit their
on this,
life
it
up, I
really
bet.
did. At the
Amazing.
end, they were crying. It was just, it was amazing, life-changing.
Chesley,
really
30
is
seconds.
changing
Close
lives.
us out on Dixon Dub.
Dixon Dub, don't forget it. Save the date. It's May 4th. Doors open at 5 p.m. Show starts at 6 p.m. It's at the Hilton on Pensacola Beach. There will be refreshments, bar, concessions, all of that waiting for you. If you'd like to sign up as a sponsor, we have lots of sponsorship opportunities for you, and we would love to speak with you about that. If a sponsorship is not right for you, we also would love to have you be a team competing for us. Showing off your skills, get your lip sync battle going on, and it all comes back to the students in a way that is so truly impactful, and it provides opportunities that they're not getting on a regular basis, and that goes directly to the Dixon School and the work that they're doing. And this is your chance to help us out and help us achieve that goal.
All right. I'll see you at Dixon Dub.